Hey, Javon, thanks for taking the time today.
No problem.
We'll get started here with Ed Kratz.
Hey, Javon. I just wanted to ask you. Last year, you were saying how you really didn't get to know your teammates that well because of the all the stuff that was virtual. I'm just wondering now how it's going. I mean, you're actually, getting a chance to meet some guys. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feel back to normal a little bit. Just being in the locker room, actually getting to talk to everybody, and just really just learning, like you said, just learning everybody and learning all the new players that done came in. It just feel back normal a little bit in terms of that.
We'll go to Dave Zangaro next.
Hey, Javon, what was your reaction when the Eagles drafted Milton in the third round, and what have you learned about him so far?
Man, I love the pick. Like I said, he's very gifted. He got a motor, and honestly, he can really come in and help us. But right now, I just see from him is just he's just eager to learn, and like I say, you can tell he can move and rush the passer and run. So for right now, it's just I'm just impressed with some of his abilities, and I think he's just gonna fit in great with us.
Everyone kind of talks about his athleticism. Have you seen that yet? I know you guys haven't done much, but have you seen it yet?
I mean, of course, you can see it just by how guys move. Like we out there doing bags and stuff like that. Just by the way he moving and getting around bags, or just getting off the ball, you can. It shows for itself by just in his movements.
We'll go to John and then Zach Berman.
Hey, Javon. Second year for you here and second system change of the coaching staff. So go back to Pittsburgh. That's three different systems in 3 seasons. How difficult is that for you?
I mean, it's not really difficult at all. Like you say, football is my job, so that's something I'm just eager to pick up on and just learn. It's even better that we got a chance to come in here and just practice it a little bit before we get into camp, or like last year me just going in the game and trying to learn it. But it's been pretty good this year to get in a new system and being able to learn it right now.
Are there many differences? A lot of similarities. How would you describe it?
I mean, I think it's a little different and it's a little similar too. But at the end of the day, it's football, so it's beating your block and winning your one-on-ones and getting to the ball. So it got its own different techniques and stuff like that. But it's still football.
Go ahead, Zach, and then Martin.
Hey, Javon, nice to see you again. Speaking of that, I know sacks aren't always an indication of pass rush production, but in your case, what's it going to take to get more pass rush production in terms of bringing down the quarterback?
I mean, winning quicker. Winning my one-on-ones matchup quicker, and just getting better every week. Everybody want to have sacks, so it's just some of the little things I can fix in my game to help me improve on that number. But like you say, just watch the film and see who's a good rusher and who's not. So
Martin and then Mike K.
Hey, Javon. Last year obviously was kind of a difficult one. I mean, not only because of you joining a new team, but not being able to be in the building a lot with the other guys and everything. Like, how far back do you think that set you early on, and do you feel like as the season went along, you got better, and is that something you can carry into this season?
I mean, of course, I got out to a slow start with my injury. I think that kind of delayed some of the growth process of me just getting in here and just being with my teammates and just learning the system or just learning new techniques. But like I say, that was really last year. So this year I'm just focused on just being even better than I was last year and try to get off to a good start and just keep the momentum building.
Go ahead, Mike, and then Les.
Hey, Javon. Last year you complimented Jalen Hurts when he kind of took over his personality and everything. How is Jalen Hurts kind of taken charge of the team since you guys came back for the offseason program, and what do you see differently about him since he's come back and been in that position from the jump?
I mean, Jalen just a natural born leader, so I think it's just really natural for him just to, kind of lead the guys. But we haven't really done too much of anything yet. We just been doing drills and stuff. So mostly I've been with the D line and the defense. So I really haven't been able to see what they doing over there on the offensive side.
Let me follow up on that. We haven't met Tracy Rocker yet. What does he bring to the table? What do you like about his approach to coaching?
I mean, Tracy, I always heard of Tracy, just what he did in college. Everybody told me about him, how legendary he was in college. So when you got a coach who really been through them trenches, especially playing defensive line, it's just a lot more help. Not saying that it's bad not to play, but it's just a lot more help because he can tell you some of the stuff that he did and how he got through some of the things we got to get through as a player.
Go ahead, Les.
Hey, Javon. So you guys reached sort of a compromise with the coaches about the way spring work would be conducted. There won't be a mandatory mini camp, things like that. As a veteran, how do you feel about having the work be a little lighter in the off season now? Is that a good thing for you, Javon Hargrave, or how do you see it? Do you think there's enough, full team work and stuff like that in training camp that, that all gets taken care of?
I mean, it's the off season, so I think it's pretty great. Honestly, I love the new way. It's a lot more for us just to learn during this period of time instead of just going out there and trying to kill each other like we do in camp. So it's just helping a lot of guys stay up and being ready, being able to compete in camp and fight for jobs when it's that time.
Okay,
We'll
thank
go
you.
to Dave Zangaro next.
How much did you learn about playing next to Fletcher last year? And even with the scheme change and some different things, how much of that will carry over?
I mean, I learned a lot with Fletch. Like you say, Fletch been playing in this system for so long, so that kind of helped me grow faster during the season. Just being able to take some of the stuff he was telling me and just putting it into my game and helping it just be a lot more smoother for me. But I don't think nothing's gonna change. Like I said, it's football, so he been doing it for a long time, so like he'll be able to adjust to whatever we're doing. And all of us will be able to.
All right. Thank you for your time, Javon.
No problem.